Well, childcare is one of the biggest barriers for families. It can not only be hard to find a safe place that fits the needs of your child, but it can be prohibitively expensive. There is a new option this year for parents in the Grand Rapids area, creating a nurturing environment for kids while offering financial assistance to eligible families. We're talking about the marvelous Kidz Learning Center. We've got Carmen, the executive director. Latan and Tia came with her this morning. Ladies, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So let's talk about this journey, nonprofit to this marvelous Kidz Learning Center.
Yes. So what actually prompted us to go this route was our foundation was founded on financial literacy. And what we noticed a lot of families were struggling with was childcare. Mm-hmm. So 2 years ago, me and Latan, which is our program director, set out to look into the southeast side of Grand Rapids to kind of see how it was in the childcare era. And what we've noticed was the lack of affordability and quality meeting, and the lack of spaces, right? I'm looking at people that were put on wait lists for over a year, sometimes 2 years. So we came to realize there was more daycares closing than opening, spaces weren't available. So we realized our families were in need, and that prompted us to start looking into what is going on in the childcare space. How can we help? How can we still push our mission of youth development and families and assisting in those economic hardships, right? And pushing the whole middle class. The working class families are the main ones suffering in that atmosphere. They want to go to work. Our workforce is suffering because we're losing quality people because they can't find childcare or they can't afford it. So we are trying to fix that. We are one little way of fixing that, but there's so many opportunities, and we're looking forward to helping the community and forming relationships, organizations, and just having support amongst the community itself.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, you nailed it on the head there.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%. So let's talk about how this works, what ages you're open to, where you're at now, and then you kind of brought the future as well.
Yes. So we're always pushing and looking for goals, and we're always looking for the community to give us feedback. What is it that the community needs? Because those ages could fluctuate. 1 minute it could be the preschool classrooms are in need. The next minute it could be infant and toddlers. So we're leaving some flexibility to the community to help us make that decision. So currently we will service 6 weeks to 11-year-olds. So we will offer before and after school care, because that's another area that's unfortunately suffering as well. And families are in need from that age. Like it takes a village, right? That mindset, it goes on forever. We're hoping we can help with that.
Yeah, and you guys are open and operating right now, ladies. Talk to me about how it's going so far. You already have a wait list, right?
Yes, we do. We have a wait list. So we're currently calling through our wait list. So anyone that's on the wait list right now, please make sure you follow up with us, because we're working through the community because there's a need. We've had, I would say, 5 to 6 people calling every day, or even walk-ins. So we are there and accepting walk-ins. We actually prefer it because then we can give you a tour. We can provide you with our welcome packet and kind of go over those options, because we will offer scholarships for those that are in need. Again, we're focused on the low to middle income families.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So talk to us about that metric and how a family knows they might qualify and how they can access that.
Yes. So we're using a sliding scale. So anyone that's actually at 125,000 household income or lower could receive a scholarship. The scholarships will vary anywhere from $25 a week to almost $100 a week, depending on where they fall in that household income. We'll actually base it on their previous year tax return.
Okay.
Yes.
And let's talk about some of the other services that you guys are offering too.
Yes. So we're actually offering mental services. We are partnering with Arbor Circle, who will help us with that barrier. Quantum Mental Health is another one that's assisting us with music therapy. We're focused on green space, so environmentally friendly. We're working with WMIAC and Cultivate the Community with providing kid gardens and just kind of going through that green space. We also have someone that we hired for art, music, and Spanish we're currently looking for.
Yes.
So art and music, we are covered. So we will have a teacher in there that will be helping kids to learn music and read music. And then we also have a teacher sign language.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So we're actually focused on more hands-on STEM learning where kids can really show their personality. And then with the kids, our staff is quality, right?
Sure.
There's no better way than let the teacher shine and kind of do what they do best. So each teacher that we've hired has brought a different category, from one of our student workers from East Kentwood High School. He's actually an athlete, so he wants to do a lot of hands-on learning with the kids for sports and make them have the healthy route of physical activity. We have a teacher that's going to do sign language. We have a teacher that plays music. We are hiring for Spanish, so anyone looking, we are looking.
Okay, yep. Putting that out there. You got anyone who want to get involved with that?
Yep.
Okay.
That would be great.
Wonderful. Latan, you know, do you guys have anything else you want to add, Tia, about, you know?
Just basically, we want everybody to know we're not looking for the quantity of kids. It's the quality of care that we're going to provide at the center. And that's most important to me. I've been in child care for 24 years, and that's very important to me, how things are going to be run at the center. So
wonderful.
Yeah, we just want to fill the need. Yep.
There you go.
That's
right?
it.
Be here to serve the community.
And we all were in the boat of being working parents at some point in time, right? So we are pouring in our motherly love as well into this, because we understand nothing better than someone that understands where people are coming from and understanding that it needs to be some type of flexibility. So we're not like a corporate type of atmosphere. We're more family friendly from the understanding of where people are coming from. And we're fighting for the community, right?
And
we
it's
want
the
everyone to
passion.
win.
It's the passion and the care of the kids.
Absolutely,
and that's
right?
most important.
The kids are the most important.
Most important.
Yes. All right.
And the flexibility is there, so no matter what your need is, call us. We can, you know, see if we can find a place for you.
Go.
We're here.
Come get a tour. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Carmen, for doing this.
Thank you so much.
You want to learn more? MarvelousKids.com, or you can give them a call, 616-734-6085. We'll be right back.